One of the men at 45, a rookie, came up to me and said, you folks just aren't ready. I had the privilege of telling him, we're just asking you to accept the ones that are ready. And then later he told me, we don't want this job to become like the post office, a colored man's job. I said, well, what are you doing here? You could have been president. I'm here because this is the best I can do. Finally, he tried me one more time. Hartsfield, you got all the advantages. You got the NAACP, the Urban League, the Supreme Court. I said, wait a minute, Bill. Tomorrow morning when we get off duty, come with me down to headquarters and tell them you've got a drop of black blood in you. And you won't even have to prove it. And you'll have all of my advantages. The next morning I couldn't find Bill. I don't know what happened to him.
We're going to have Jan Perry, Councilwoman Jan Perry of 9th District, whose name is on this building, who changed her schedule to be here because she loved you so much. So let's see what she has to say.
Well, I'm really thrilled to be here and just hear your words, and I thought it was significant enough that I actually brought my 16-year-old daughter to listen to, because I think it's important for her to hear these things. And I don't know you other gentlemen as well as I know Arnett, but I have to say, for me, he's like the griot of the fire department. He tells a story, and he tells a story for the generations that have come after him, and hopefully we will continue to tell the story to generations that come after us. But what's most touching about him is the way he shared his private collection, and I know many of the firefighters have shared their memorabilia and pictures and artifacts and things that you gathered over the years. But to look just behind you, the multitude of stories that are there just as a backdrop, it is living history and told through your words and through your deeds and your activism too. You had to do more than just be a firefighter. You're a symbol to the community, a symbol of hope, a symbol of dignity and intelligence and public service and a willingness to serve no matter what, no matter when. And I don't think I can even imagine what that must have been like and what you all went through. And to be able to sit here and look at the three of you now and to see you speak about it without a trace of bitterness and with an enormous amount of pride, you speaking about your child and your grandchild. And, Arnett, I mean, how many times have we been able to look at the pictures? So I know I feel pretty blessed that we have the three of you here today. And I'm just glad that they're putting this on film so we can share it with anybody who comes to the doors now and in the future. So I just want to say a public thank you to all of you for taking time out of your day to share a bit of your lives with us.
Now, before we go, I just want to thank Jan Perry, like she adjusted her whole schedule just to be here.
Special guy.
Changed her whole schedule and everything. We just want to thank her for the great work she's done over her 2 terms. I think you probably have the most diverse district. Most diverse.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And she held her inauguration dinner right in the parking lot of this station.
Is that right? Yeah, we had 700 people. We had 700 people in a tent in the parking lot. Yeah.
Because
probably exceeded the occupancy rate.
her area is so diverse. I mean, you have like downtown people, then you have up there in Bunker Hill area, or just below that in the business district, and all the factories, and a lot of Hispanic areas and black areas. And I just want to say that you've done such a commendable job, because you can please some of the people some of the time. You just can't please all the people all the time. You've had to take a lot. But you're a strong, brave woman. Yeah. I read your bio. It's in your blood. Your family were council people. Your mother was a council person. See, I read everything on you. They were also mayors, so it's in your blood, and you handled it very well, and we are very proud of you. I live in this district, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm glad.
This council people, of course, want to thank Captain Brent Burton. I think Mr. Hartsfield and myself were sitting in this room, about 8 or 9 days ago, planning the shoot. And then we said, well, let's invite some more people, because I found it was his birthday. So this has been a very unexpected and special day for what I consider to be living American history, not just living black history, but living, I don't know how they separate blacks from American history, but this is definitely a man of living American history, and his friends are, I believe, just as distinguished, and it's just as important to me that we keep bringing these links to what, the 19th century, 20th century, and the 21st century. So I'm very happy to have been here on your 89th birthday, which was June 14th, even though today is the 18th. Just last, did you work on your birthday?
Tomorrow's going to be June what?
June 19th.
Juneteenth.
Huh?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth? Oh, that's right. I went to an event in Lemare Park last year, and I didn't know. They kept saying it. I said, what? I did the same thing. I was like, huh?
Watermelon Day, baby.
Huh? Well,
Watermelon Day.
tell us a little bit about what that day means.
Well, that's the day they freed y'all, and you know,
Y'all,
my parents were in Arkansas, and they didn't have television, quick communication, high definition then. So it had to go by horse, and they didn't know it was free till the 19th of June.
Now I remember. Now I remember. You know, when you get 80-something, you go to sleep early. Huh? so we've really gone longer than I want to go. So let me just say, first of all, we'd like to thank Mr. Roger B. Duncan for participating, and Mr. Harold Arnold for participating, and of course, the one and only Mr. Arnett Hartsfield, who has self-proclaimed himself now as the eternal rookie. The eternal rookie. And thanks to the town choir for giving us that cry, and the council people and everyone who participated, Leroy Cooper and everyone else, we thank you.
Oh, wise one, I've been told your truth and the light. Lead this blind man out of darkness. Please open my eyes so that I may see. How do I conquer myself? A war is raging inside.